Welcome to the Heart of Longmont. My name is Tricia Graufelman. I'm the lay leader here, and I am so glad that everybody is here today. I wanted you to know that we do our very best here, I think, at working at our tagline for the United Methodist Church, which is open hearts, open minds, and open doors, which really to me means that we are welcoming to all.
It's my privilege and pleasure to introduce to you this morning our new pastor, Claire McNulty Drews, who's coming to us after David Burt has moved on from retirement.
Well, good morning. My family was late. You'll get used to that probably. Thank you so much for your warm welcome, and we look forward to being with you as a family.
I call heaven and earth as my witness against you right now. I have set life and death, blessing and curse before you. Now choose life, so that you and your descendants will live. The thief enters only to steal, kill, and destroy. I came so that they could have life. Indeed, so that they could live life to the fullest.
Go forth into the world in peace. Go forth into the world.
Well, there is a great story in the Gospels where Jesus is on the boat with his disciples, and they find themselves in the midst of a storm, and the wind comes, and they're afraid. And Jesus calms the storms and the winds, and the disciples are in awe, and they ask this great question. They say, "Who is this man who can calm the storms and the winds?" And I'm guessing that some of you over the last several months, once it was announced from this pulpit that I would be joining you as your next pastor, I'm guessing some of you have said to yourself, "Who is this woman that we now call pastor?" A friend came by this week to see me in my new church, and when he stepped in, Tricia and I were sitting at the table, and we were doing some work and just laughing and enjoying the time while we were here. And as he left, he turned to me and he said, "Claire, I can already tell this is a special place." He could feel the Spirit of God here. I believe we are meant to be in community. I believe in the church. I believe that the church at its best is an outpost for you and for me to come, to be filled up, to fill our spiritual tanks, to plug in, if you will, to unplug as well, to unplug from all the things that sort of fill our brain, but plug in and to recharge and to be sent back into the world to do the work of the holy. And our work, it is holy. Can you imagine if the news stories were not about us fighting over things like human sexuality or masks or a variety of other things, but the news stories showed us at our best loving? I really do believe that together we will do great things, and I know we will continue to put a lot of God's love into a deeply hurting world. Amen.
You have loved me, encouraged me, challenged me, and helped me to grow spiritually. I don't think there's a single person in this sanctuary that has not touched my life in some positive way.
Into an unclenched moment, this unclenched moment, God, help us to take a deep breath, to let go of heavy experiences, of shriveling anxieties, of dead certainties. May we be found by wholeness, upheld by the unfathomable, entranced by the simple, and filled with the joy that is you. As you go, I want you to just turn to each other and remind each other that you are the hope of the world. Say that to your neighbor. You are the hope of the world. So go, my friends. You are the hope of the world. Go act like it. Amen.